Happy Monday, folks! Welcome to the new vlog. The weekend was pretty uneventful. I finished up the project that I was teasing, and I'm gonna send a package to another YouTuber this week. So if you're watching and you know who you are, I can't say yet, to the folks that are not you, it's on its way. Maybe you already received it before this blog comes out. Vlog, not blog. Vlog with a V. So yeah, I was pretty successful there. Today I did record so far. I did record all the videos for next week. Let me give you a quick preview. Our gentle Tiny Tuesday Taco Challenge and Friday video. All done. And now I'm currently editing them, getting them ready for uploading. I hope I can stay awake until I'm done with the editing work, because it's 10 p.m. I didn't sleep that much. 5 hours is really not enough for me to have an energized day after a night with less than 9 hours of sleep. It's like, yeah, I'm a pussy that way. Anyway, so I hope I can stay awake until I'm done with editing, because otherwise I do have to do that tomorrow, and I would actually prefer to work on the Beyond the Lines videos tomorrow and get them prepped and have the intro and the outro and the artwork and blah, blah, blah done tomorrow instead of doing the videos for today. And tomorrow I have to schedule everything and prepare the blog and stuff like that. So I would have actually have enough, way enough to do tomorrow without me having to push work from today to tomorrow. So I hope I'm successful. Wish me luck. You will find out in the course of this vlog in another clip if I was successful. Another thingamajig that I just wanted to share. I decided that I, for one, wobble the camera because I can. This week is the last week for me working with markers as a focus supply in the studio. Actually, I would have worked with markers next week as well, but I decided to cut the marker month 1 week short and work with mixed media already, because next week for the Taco Challenge I have a background done with acrylics, done for me, so it's really difficult to work with markers on top and not have everything smudge. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the mixed media thing already and kind of cheat my way out of the marker stuff. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. So for next week and July, I do focus on mixed media and acrylics, meaning if I don't have a painting or a piece done in mixed media, if I want to have just one medium, it has to be acrylics. And for the remaining months throughout the year, it's mixed media and colored pencil, mixed media and watercolor, and so on and so on and so on. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, what else happened? I don't know. I don't remember anything that is interesting or anything that happened other than working. It's a typical Monday, you know? It's like, yeah, whatever. So, I guess I'm just gonna leave it with the clip for the Monday at this point. And I will see you tomorrow or Wednesday or in the next clip. I try to have more than just 2 in a week. So, yeah, I will see you. Bye! Hey folks, happy Tuesday. Yeah, so I just recorded the first episode that is not yet coloring, but the explanation episode, like the preview, the pilot episode of Beyond the Lines. And I do have a lot of crap on my table already. Let me show you. It's like so many things. So I'm going to clean that off in a minute before I start scheduling and blogging. I did succeed last night with what's it called? With editing, voiceover, and uploading the videos. Brain fart. So I thought, while I do have my camera set up, I'm very quickly gonna explain what I'm going to do for the second half of the year for the Friday videos. So I said that I would work in a book. And I have to put you on my tripod now because I need to sit there and show you. There's 2 cameras now filming. Sorry, audio, click back, click back. So, anyway, these are magic. Second camera. These are the books that I'm going to work with. This is the one that I'm going to paint in, and this is the inspiration. So again, like I said, I do have a lot of books that I'm not going to read anymore. And I thought, for the second half of the year, I'm going to try and fill as many pages as I can of this book. This one has pretty sturdy paper. So I do have a chance to have mixed media on top, a lot of acrylics and stuff. And it could also hold gesso. Now there's beautiful artwork in here already, like a lot of watercolor. But I might use that once in a while to my advantage, and probably mostly not. And once this is done, this is a fairy tale art book. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with the book cover and stuff. I will probably sand it down and then recolor that as well. But yeah, I have chosen an old children's Bible from, what's the date? I don't know when this was printed. But I had gotten this book for education when I was a kid. 1991. Yeah, that's pretty much the year that we moved, and I had to have what was that course in school for 1 year, all about Christian religion. So it was a must. There was no primary school that I could go to which was without religious education. I'm born atheist, still am. That doesn't mean, though, that I don't value religions or faith. And though I will cover this up with lots and lots of artwork, I do not just throw it away or destroy it. I make something with it. So even though people might cringe right now that I'm working on a Bible and not have Bible art journaling, but covering pretty much all of it, I'm sorry, that's what I'm going to do. Other than throwing it away, there's no purpose for me with this book. I have learned all about it. I looked at the religion, not only Christianity, by the way, others as well, and they're not for me. And I think this is fine. So I will make something of it that is for me or that I like a lot. And what do I like a lot? All kinds of stories, of course. And the ones that inspired me most when I was a kid were fairy tales, of course. So I thought the coolest thing ever would be to take the two fairy tale books that I had as a kid and work with those. So this one was printed in, it's almost falling apart. This one was printed in, what year was it? I think 1979 or something. Yeah, 79. So this is a pretty old book. It's the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. And then I'm going to work with the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales that you might, on first glance, maybe not be as familiar with. But I'm just saying one thing. Frozen. You all know it. The original fairy tale is in this book. And this one is, the original was first time printed in 72, and this edition here is from 83. So these were the books that I read over and over and over again when I was a kid. You can see they're pretty worn spines and stuff, and covers are almost ripped, but I love those books. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take one fairy tale at a time from one of these books, and I'm going to paint a mixed media art page in this book with it. So one double page for every fairy tale that I'm going to have. Now the difficult thing will be to stay away from, let's call it popular culture. So lots of these fairy tales, of course, have been made into movies or animated movies or films, like, again, Frozen. The fairy tale is very different. It goes different. The Ice Queen is not as nice and considerate as Elsa is, but I mean, you could very easily slip into, and there's a burning hole in my page. Why is that? Okay, I don't know. You could easily slip into those Disney art styles or go with the very recognizable things. And I think the difficult thing for me is not to do that, or to keep that very minimal and take from the stories what I take from the stories, and not what popular culture might take from the stories. So the thing will be, before recording the video of the page coming together, I will read the story again and then start thinking about what I want to do. So there is no concept already in my mind for certain fairy tales. I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna do something with it. That's the goal. And will fill pages and pages and pages. In the second half of this year, which is next Friday to end of the year. And whenever I don't have one of the prompts that I'm reacting to, or a Palettenrückbild, or anything that really triggers in my mind, if I don't have something there to have on the Friday videos, I will work with this book and see how far I get. And if I like it, I will probably continue that in the next year as well. So it's all mixed media. I will probably gesso or have an acrylic paint layer on the pages just to well, prime them. And with ink or stuff, other stuff, I will probably have that with paper on top. Because one thing that I also want to keep at bay is warping with the pages too much. I mean, I cannot, well, I cannot make it that the pages won't warp at all, other than tearing them out, taping them down, and putting the book back together. That's pretty much not the thing that I want to do. So I will have some warpy pages, but I want to try and have the warping and buckling as minimal as possible. So yeah. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start next week. And I've been sitting on this information for weeks. It's almost a month that I've been having the books already sorted and laying here prepped in my studio. And I couldn't tell you yet because I don't like teasing so far ahead. I like teasing, you know me, but not that far ahead. So anyway, this is the plan for the next week. So if you see the Friday videos come up and I'm just working in the book, you know why that is. And if I don't forget it, there will always be an iCard in the Friday videos to this vlog telling you, yeah, there is the explanation. So yeah, what fairy tale are you most curious about? Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I might have that fairy tale earlier than later. I haven't decided yet what to start with, if just go with one book and just go first story, or if I choose fairy tale. So this one would be the lighter. That's also one thing. I have to check online what the English names of those fairy tales are, because of some I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could. I don't know what they are. I will have to find out. That's one thing that I have to research. I should have maybe thought about that earlier, but I'm pretty sure that I can find the correct names by the time that I'm going to paint them. But here's a German lesson of the day. Maybe on the lower screen I have found the translation. I doubt it though. But this one is called Der Frieder und das Katerlieschen. So there's a fairy tale of the Grimm brothers that is so popular. Did you catch the irony or the sarcasm? So yeah, I have to find out. I don't know how to go about it if I just go, this week I'm picking this book and the next week I'm picking this one and then this one and this one, going back and forth and just flipping through it and deciding on what, or having a random choice of what fairy tale to paint, or if I go cover to cover with those books, or if you yeah, I would actually, yeah, would really prefer that. Let me know what your favorite fairy tale of either the Grimm brothers or Hans Christian Andersen is, and I will make sure I'm going to have that earlier than later in the series, just because I want it. Well, like that I can find out what, or I can try to guess or assume what about that fairy tale maybe speaks to you. And yeah, anyway, I'm just curious, I'm interested. Anyway, I'm going to edit this vlog now, edit the Beyond the Lines, and then do the blogging and the scheduling for next week. So that is done, and tonight Tina will come over and we will work on Draw for Initiative. I'm not sure if we're gonna paint or if we're gonna work on voiceover and intros. We'll see what mood she's in when she gets here. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow or Thursday, because tomorrow actually is pretty filled with stuff outside the house, food shopping and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. See you in the next clip. Happy Thursday, folks. Greetings from hell. Well, at least it's as warm as hell. I'm sorry, I have to put the AC on again. I thought I could record 2 videos not having the fan on, but no, I'm melting. It's super hot today and kind of like humid warm, which I'm not doing well with. Dry heat I like better, but today it's like I like to breathe. Anyway, which makes it fun in the studio, and I'm sorry I have to drink in betweens, otherwise I'm gonna faint. I just woke up, just meaning an hour ago, and well, got myself human and recorded the intro for the collab video with the other YouTuber that I'm going to, you know, the teaser. And now I'm going to edit videos, voice over lots and lots of videos, and wait for Tina to come over. We're gonna have dinner, of course, first, most important thing. And then we will work on Draw for Initiative. I think we're gonna voice over and record intros today. Cause yeah, and check out the new painting, decide which game we're gonna paint next, because she finished her painting on Tuesday. So yesterday was household day, for of course, for one. And then I had my lovely in-laws and Daniel's uncle here for a game night, and we had a ton of fun. It was really cool. We just enjoyed ourselves getting together, playing board games. Card games was yesterday actually, and just hanging out and talking and laughing, stuff like that. Losing, of course. My mom-in-law is really good with certain games, and she was the bomb yesterday. It's like amazing. So yeah, that was that. Another God. I've got the women's beard of sweat. Sexy, isn't it? Anyway, I got something delivered last night. You remember that? Yeah, I showed you the new coloring books that I'm going to use in the Beyond the Lines series as well, just with other coloring books. But the rest of the order came. I ordered a few Spectrum Noirs, cool colors, cool grays, because my cool gray Copic markers are pretty much at the end of their life, and I didn't want to buy new Copic markers at the one place that was available because the rating was super bad. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy the new Copics at one point in a store near my house. And for now, I'm just trying the Spectrum Noirs and see how they are. I heard a lot about them, and I think they will do their job. So and they're a tiny bit cheaper, so that's not a bad thing as well. So I'm going to try them and see if I like them, if they do their job. So they got delivered yesterday. Yippee. And now, my dears, I'm going to sit in front of a fan and this clip and just sweat for the rest of the day. It's just today and tomorrow that we're having the super hot days and just like really a spike. I mean, today it's 33 degrees and the days before we had like 20, 24, and tomorrow should be 27 something, and on Saturday 19. It's like, yeah, awesome. It's migraine weather, hooray. I hope I'm not getting one. I would be super pissed because I can't use a migraine now. And yeah, I mean, blood circulation and stuff is not nice as well, especially with older people. We do have a lot of sirens going on here when the ambulances go to the senior residence that we have close to our house. I'm just like, oh no, not again. It's like, oh, gosh, poor people. So yeah, the weather is playing tricks. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go now. See you in the next clip. Bye! Happy Friday. You just saw me setting up the game table for tonight. Since we didn't have date night Wednesday and the Wednesday before, because E3 conferences that had to be watched, and in-laws and Daniel's uncle being at our house for game night, we decided to move date night / just hubby and I gaming to today. So I set up the table for tonight. We're gonna play scenario number 3 for Robinson Crusoe, and this looks like a difficult one again. The last one was a bit easier, at least it felt like that to us. I can't speak, it's too hot. But yeah, so I did take you with me filming the setup. It's super humid and warm. It's blah, everything is just sticking and it's awful, but I hope that by tonight things will have cooled down a bit, and I will not melt in the living room, which by the way is the warmest room in our house, not my studio underneath the roof, as you might have guessed. It's actually the living room, which is pretty much underneath my studio. Anyway, last night we didn't work on Draw for Initiative because, well, we felt like having Deadpool running at the screen in our house. It was delivered yesterday, so we watched the Blu-ray, and it was simply just too hot, so our brains were not in the mood for having a informative and funny voiceover for the video, so we're gonna attempt to have that on Tuesday next week. But I was, aside from having the heat headache going on, once it rained and we had the thunderstorm last night, once that was done I could actually work a bit, and I did finish another episode of Beyond the Lines, so I was pretty busy yesterday. Today is a slow day. It's my first day off, pretty much, although, well, I'm technically working today. I'm editing, recording this vlog, and I will probably edit another episode of Beyond the Lines in case I'm having time before dinner. And yeah, then it's game night. Yay! My day off. Tomorrow we're gonna record Gamers Couch, and the game that we're gonna discuss is A Study in Emerald. So expect that video to come out on Sunday, and then it's a new week. I have tons and tons of ideas and stuff to do next week. Lots of paintings. It's gonna be mixed media, so yay! Changing things up again. It's a new month pretty much. I told you before I'm gonna cheat for next week already, working with mixed media and cutting the marker month a week short. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you had a great weekend. You're gonna have a great weekend. Like I said, heat, brain fart. I'm sorry. I hope you're gonna have a great weekend, and I hope you don't mind this vlog being so long, but I wanted to put the information of the upcoming Friday videos to be in there, which I'm going to work on next week for the first time. So yay, expect things to happen on this channel. So yeah, do other good YouTube stuff if you wish. Like, share, subscribe, that's the drill. And thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next vlog, on the next videos. You'll find me here. Have a good one, and if you have any questions or comments, as per usual, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.